Back again, welcome to Don't Be Offended podcast. As you always know, it's your boy Mac.
No, the one and only.
Mike. We got, Zone Nose here. We got a special guest.
Introduce yourself,
I'm not Zone Nose no more.
Okay.
SB Zone, who are you?
I'm not SB Zone. My name is Lord Malzone.
Lord Malzone.
Lord Zone. Okay.
Did you legally change your name to that?
It's give me like 2 more weeks.
Alright, introduce yourself, Bill, man.
Well, they told me I could drink on the show, so excuse me, but
Alright, that's Bill.
Y'all
Y'all know him, man. Because he his own person. He do what he want.
I don't think it's meant for you to drink that shit today.
Alright, man, let's take this first little sip.
All right, let's take this shot, man.
Let's take this first.
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all.
Alright, man, thanks for the viewers.
you said one famous quote you use here.
Alright, y'all. So
So
we
God
gotta.
keep the wolves in the hills.
R.I.P.
and the
to
women up there.
Chadwick.
Oh, yeah, let's start with the RIP to Chad, Black Panther.
R.I.P.
Can I
to
just
Kobe.
say something?
It was Kobe
Can I
Day.
just say something about this, man? Please, real quick. Don't hate me, but this is what I
It
hate.
wasn't overrated.
This is what I hate about
My
people,
man,
bro.
they're finna say
This
it's
is
the
what-
government that took them.
No, I did. This is what I hate about people. Motherfuckers just jump from thing to thing so quick, bro. They just jump. First, the guy that got shot by the police, bro. I hear everybody going crazy. Now, I'm not taking away, my man died. You know what I'm saying? It's sad or whatever. But, I mean, soon it's like, I don't even see, it's like, what happened to police brutality? I know it's just been a day since he died. Like I said, it's sad or whatever. But, man, I just be seeing people jump from, from topic to topic. I'm seeing everybody, oh, that was my favorite actor. And then another thing I hate about it too is I hate how they associate the dude with the Black Panther like he wasn't a regular human being. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, the Black Panther died. It's like, no, he was an actor in a movie. Like, the nigga was a human. You know what I'm saying? But I think they do that with a lot of, like, celebrities. We know them for, like, what we know them for. We don't know them as being people. You know what I'm saying? So, that just, every time I get on Twitter, I just see him motherfucking, I be wanting to say something. And I'll be like, I'm going to just put my 2 cents in.
You also got to think people grieve, I want to say, in different ways. So, if you are a big Marvel fan, of course you're going to, associate him with that instead of Thurgood Marshall, Jackie Robinson,
Right.
James Brown, 21 Bridges, other films he might have been in. So, just like when I seen The Hangover 1, that was the first time we seen Ed Helms, and then when I saw him in the office, I was like, that's folks from The Hangover.
Oh,
So,
right.
We automatically associate people with certain things that we, take a liking to for the most. And when most celebrities pass away, depending on how much you support them, it affects you differently. So I'm pretty sure, Kobe passing and fucked everybody up. I know for some of them, Pop Smoke fucked everybody up because he was so young and he had such a, I want to say, high potential. So, it all, like, we forget he's still a person, but at the same time, we always say the woo,
Yeah, that's just my whole point. Not to cut you off. My whole point is just like, I think people just forget, like, this is a person. Like, there's somebody family member that died or something. Not like, oh, this just, I know him because he's a celebrity or he entertained me or he,
internet,
you know what I'm saying? That's what be getting me.
Yeah,
But,
internet a heartless place, man. It will turn you to
yeah, bro, heartless, bro.
being anonymous. Bro.
Heartless,
Being
boy.
anonymous is a dangerous thing, bro. No matter what aspect you look at it, ain't no consequences with that shit.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that. Twitter, man. Twitter, I love Twitter, but it get on my nerves sometimes.
Yeah, shit caught me off guard though yesterday. It caught me off guard. I'm like, what? Cause I had seen somebody post it, but Twitter just being Twitter,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I ain't really seeing it. I'm like, man, maybe it's how for years everybody used to be like John Witherspoon did,
Oh, yeah.
but he was never dead all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it's like, man, it's just one of them. And then when it came from his official page, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, they say TMZ be reporting some fake stuff sometimes too.
Yeah, they said Kim Jong-il was dead. That nigga was in the basement
Yeah,
chilling, bro.
yeah. Yeah, bro. TMZ be reporting some fake stuff, so you can't even depend on them, bro.
Yeah, take everything with a grain of salt, man.
We don't want to start off the so sad or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because This bringing the mood down.
I'm trying to.
No, Mac.
Yeah.
Mac ain't said nothing. He must be sad or something, man. But nah, man. Nah, look, y'all. We got some interesting topics. What we think interesting. You feel me? Y'all give y'all opinion, comment, whatever. All right, but we want to talk about like splitting bills with somebody. You know what I'm saying? When you like move in with somebody or whatever.
Like
what?
Talk about split bill with your girl.
Like your girl, whatever. Like what you think, like, cause you know girls be quick to say, "Oh, my man got to pay all the bills," and
Y'all want to just go in the circle?
Yeah, shit. Everybody get their
Let's
opinion.
start off with zone first.
Me? I think of it more so it depends on what you agree on. What I've seen most people do is, man, whoever get to the bill first, that's who pays.
I ain't never seen it in my life.
I seen it. I'm just saying, like
I ain't seeing shit.
Where she said, "I love her."
I get to when that bitch off.
I love her.
Nah,
Where she at?
in all seriousness, though, that's what I was seeing from I should have said this from the healthy side. You know, for the people who are in healthy relationships and both partners are making good money, like not all.
I had a question for you.
Yeah.
You grew up. You in a 2-parent household. So what do your parents do?
Pops do most of it.
Yeah, but he make the most money, right?
Technically, yeah.
Yeah, technically. Okay.
Now, have you? I know you probably don't know to the extent, but like, did they establish that, or that was just like some? He just like, I'm the man. I'm gonna do this because I want to, or it's like we establishing. You know what I'm saying?
Before he got where he was, my OG was definitely holding it down, though. So you know, like, it's just like in certain men, I haven't seen it where most men don't do it, but like if you the breadwinner in the crib, it's like, I got this, you know, help with the kids, do whatever, blah blah blah, you know. But any nigga that make the most money, of course he gonna go about it differently. You know, if you living with a woman and she make $70K a year and you make $13,000 at Walmart, of course you can't pay all the bills. So you know it's all about how you look at it. Well, not how you look at it, but how you approach it. In my experience, I've seen, like, as I said before, I've seen like certain people go for like, oh, this is mortgage, this is light bill, I got it. You know, go shopping, whatever. Or if it's a woman who get to it first, she'll say, oh, well, shit. Well, most niggas I know that's in that age, yeah, let me go buy some liquor, I'll buy you some food, cook for you, and then I'm going to my man cave and chilling and watch the game. So it's all, you know, it all depends on
Where's
the
that
situation.
woman? I love her.
Hey man,
When she see the bill, she
You
just
just
gonna
spoke
pay it.
of as a black man's dream.
When she,
Right?
when she see the bill, I'ma just
spoke of
pay it.
like
Since
that's a black
since
man's
it
dream.
needs to be paid, I'ma just
I
pay
ain't
it.
never checked the
I
bill.
love
Take
her.
I ain't
I
never
took care of
checked
this, you took care of that.
I ain't
All right,
never-
I'm going to watch the game. I'm going
I ain't
to
never checking the
sit,
mail.
chill.
Nah,
That's the end of
real.
it. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never checking the mail.
That is so much of a dream. You know what I'm saying?
But nah, I seen though, like one of my old shorties, you know what I'm saying? Her mama was the breadwinner, but her daddy paid all the bills though. Like she was like, my mama literally only paid like the phone bill or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Her mama had the bread, but her daddy wasn't tripping over it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm like, I couldn't do that. I'm straight. Like she said, he literally paid all the bills, bro.
So why did he, like,
I don't know, bro.
if he not, was it like, man, if I don't do this, she gonna leave me? Like,
It wasn't like he didn't have money, but it was like she made clearly way more than him. You know what I'm saying? They was straight, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just like,
It's like how many people?
No, that's one person name, bro.
No, on my end, I lived with a woman at a time, and we went 50-50, but we was making around the same amount. I feel like if you're making around the same amount, of course it's just go 50-50. It's not the 1950s. Like, it's not. I can't go to the railroad and fucking, be a foreman. You know.
yeah.
John Henry.
But John Henry, bro. I
never seen that movie. I heard it was
We thought the
trash.
real John Henry. The real John Henry.
I heard that movie was
That movie was
trash.
trash. Fuck Terry Crews, bro.
Nigga, they was working on the railroad.
But to be honest though, I feel like we progress and we get older throughout life and stuff like that. I don't know about 50-50, but more so 60-40, something like that. Because whoever, like, let's say if I want to make more. Like, me as a man, I want to make more.
Pride, always.
I can see myself like paying like the mortgage or something, and they take care of the other bills and stuff like that. But only way I play the man or the woman should pay all the bills if you just ball like if you're making that 6-figure range and your wife or your husband making 30K, you can't expect that person to be on the same level to pay all the bills. Then you gonna find people that's be like, oh, dead at your level. But if you love somebody and care about somebody, you know that financial shouldn't always play a part. As long as they are trying. As long as you like them, as long as you like them and care about them, financial should play a part in it, but it shouldn't be the ending factor in the situation. So that's just my little 2 cents.
Well, let's be real though. Oh well, you.
I
was gonna say,
know we gotta.
If you want to be real though, like it's gotta be like because that's like one of the first when you decide you're gonna live with somebody. That's got to be the first thing that come up, really. Like, these bills got to be at least one of the first things, besides all the fact that, oh, we in love, we living together now. The bill's going to come up. Like, it just going to...
But I feel like there's so many other ways nowadays you can save money on bills. Like, niggas, like, think about it. Like,
you talking about bundling?
Yeah, bundling shit, like, cutting down on cable, shit, different shit like that. Like, I just think... It's not even the same like the 50s where you could easily pay for shit, like easy get a job. Like niggas back in the 50s and 60s used to quit a job, find a job the same day. Unless you get what I'm saying? But nowadays, you know, you can bundle shit and stuff like that. But rent is higher nowadays. I don't think nobody like I be seeing women online like, oh my daddy took care of my mom. Your daddy was a drug dealer, bitch. Like your daddy sold drugs.
Like shit was cheap.
Yeah, shit was cheap. He sold drugs to the projects. Then he got him on a big rig. And then that's what happened. Like,
you know, they stood by that little moral like the dude works and pay the bills. Like they used to stamp. That's why a lot of old people be like, "Oh, I pay all the."
That was back in the day though.
Yeah,
but
they be proud.
It's so easy though. You got to think. Back then, working at a factory, you make $800. Milk was $1.
Yeah.
Gas was cents.
Or even
you can fill your car. What the fuck is you going besides the little nightclub? Probably smoke, play some pool or something with your homies. A block away. You never you can ride on gas for a week and a half. You going to work, going home. Weekend, you know, you going to do your thing, and then you going back home.
Okay.
Bread was cheap.
Let's add this then.
And then you got to think about this now is less sexism in the workplace, so a lot of more women are making more money.
Bro, it's easy for a black woman to get a job over a black man.
They get them grants, all type of shit.
It's easier to get a black job
you gotta
over a
take
black
that into
man.
account too. Like more women are making more money.
And
now.
black women are becoming more educated. What they say that studies got
they've
them
been
more
highest
educated.
rate.
Highest rate.
They've been going crazy.
Yeah, they go to school. That's they
you know what
smart.
you know. Here's the funny part, right? Here's what you have. You always hear a woman say they worked hard to get where they at. You never hear them say that they never got the opportunity to get where they at.
Oh yeah, I see.
That's
You
true.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You never hear them say that they never got the opportunity.
Preach, nigga.
Some black men don't even get the opportunity
streets.
9 times out of 10.
Oh, for real.
That's true.
To even work our way up to these nice
true.
positions. See what I'm saying?
But you know that goes with a lot of them movements, Me Too movement, all of that. It's like they kind of force their way in if you want to.
Let's clarify. Me Too has nothing to do with.
Well, okay.
You Me Too, bro.
Okay, think about it like this then. Do y'all remember? And I don't care.
We'll let Bill get his side out of what he.
Alright, go ahead, yeah.
Well, I mean, just by listening to y'all and everything like that, I'm gonna just tell you the honest to God truth. I don't care if I do have 6 figures or I do make 6 figures or whatnot.
You got 6 figures, bro.
No, I'm just saying hypothetically. But what I'm saying is that.
So hypothetically, you got 7 figures.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying that hypothetically, if I was to have somewhere in that range, right, I still won't be a split.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wait. You gotta explain it.
Explain it though, but
Okay, so the reason behind
50-50?
Yeah, 50-50.
I wanna hear the reason.
Everything has to be 50-50. And the reason that I feel like everything should be 50-50 is because, for the simple fact, you go to work just like I go to work. You know what I'm saying? What would you do if I wasn't here?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What would you? You would figure it out, right?
Well, pay all the bills.
So yeah, you have no choice but to pay all the bills. There would be things you would probably cut back on. There would be luxuries that you wouldn't be able to enjoy. Possibly vice versa, if the shoe was on the other foot. So why is it that if me and you live in this same household that I have to pay for everything or pay for majority of everything? You've had a job before you got with me. You had a paycheck income coming in before you got with me. Now that we're here, I'm not your way out. I'm not your cash cow, honey. You know what I'm saying? So we have to do this together.
That's why I'm not getting married.
And if we can't do that together, or you find fault with that, then we may have to go our separate ways. And you may need to find you somebody who's willing to shower you like that.
Can I say this?
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
It's a yes or no question. So, are you comfortable saying like, hey, you got your half on the rent, electricity, and Wi-Fi?
Absolutely. Phone bill included.
I would at least say half on the rent.
What I used to, I tell you the seminar, like I state meeting and shit for fraternity. The dude was telling me how him and his wife built their financial, like they built their financially. Every 6 months they live off one person's salary. So for 6 months, he did it for like 2 or 3 years. They ain't had no kids at the time. I think the last year they had a child, but every 6 months they had switch off living off the other person's salary. So they only dipped into the other person's money for emergencies. But other than that, for every 6 months, because they said that teach you how to live on some case somebody lose their job, the other person able to say they
married, right?
They was married at the time. So every 6 months they had switch off. And money they did saving it, the other half of the person's salary, the other half of that salary, the other half of that salary, the other half of that salary.
Now,
and that nigga got like a tax business. He got a whole bunch of other businesses and shit. He said they was able to use that money to invest and do other shit. So
now let's be real now. That's fine and dandy. They got money. But a lot of people live with each other because they can't afford to live by themselves.
No, but let's just say you with somebody.
People move like
people are couples.
I ain't saying like couples, right? Like, you know, like I said, you love each other, whatever. But it's still, that's what I'm saying, because, you know, we just love each other. That's why we moved in. Stop lying. That ain't always the case. Sometimes it's financial reasons. Sometimes you looking at, like, my rent is $1,000. I can move with her. My rent going to be $500. Woo-woo. You know what I'm saying? It's financial. That's just real shit, too. But because when you, like, it's benefits of getting married, you know what I'm saying? Besides the fact that we together forever.
For better or for worse.
It's, right, exactly. It's way more benefits. And the financial is the #1 benefit.
I'm saying, though, if y'all come to this thing like, hey, we want to be each other for the rest of our lives. 2 years, let's just dedicate that shit to saving our bread.
But
if you find the right one to have
that, though. That's what I'm saying. Everybody ain't got bread to do that.
I'm saying, though, if you go, let's say you purposely struggle. The struggle is on purpose. Like, you have a better understanding, appreciation for the money. Let's say, like, okay, we can get this apartment, a nice little 1-bedroom apartment, 2-bedroom apartment, $900 a month. Well, we ain't got no kids or nothing, so let's just you know, grind and save our money. So we're trying to buy that house.
Let me give you a scenario. I'm working at Walmart. My girl working at, I don't know, Popeyes. You feel me? We got a $900 career. And we try your thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about the common man, not the older people.
It is possible, but it's gonna be tough as shit.
That's what I'm saying. So now
it's on purpose though.
That one person, I mean, whatever the deal they work out, but that one person knowing they got all this bread, and this one person is struggling to pay these bills because they're trying to use that method.
So this is the thing. They share the bank account. So you think one person struggling, the other person balling. It's not that.
But your concept is we living on one person's salary.
For 6 months.
But that's what I'm saying. It might not be possible. We talking about.
So okay, so let me ask you this, so I can get a good clarity of what you're saying. You saying, like, let's hypothetically say she's making $100,000. He's making maybe $30,000. So if he's making $30,000, we gotta live like it's a $30,000 household.
Yeah. Tax bracket.
Now when we go to her 6 months, we can live how
we living, baby.
No, that's y'all living.
He said, I see your concept is good, but it's like the situation is very so.
If
it don't work for everybody.
If you know you want to be this person for the rest of your life, you dedicate 2 years. 2 years is not a long time. Like boom, y'all live modestly. You live modest where the lower income you can live off that. Now think about that.
That's why I say your concept is good. I'm just saying to the average. I don't even want to say the average because I ain't saying the average person broke, but to a lot. That's what I'm saying. But a lot of couples, like I said, a lot of couples, whether they love each other or not, they moving in for financial movement.
You gotta think about this though. You gotta think about this. Ain't gonna be no argument that we knowing what we're doing. It's not that I'm just holding out. We're on the same. We know what we're doing. The struggle, we're gonna go through some hard times, but it's on purpose. It's necessary. It's necessary problems.
What What year? How old are they?
The dude, this when they was younger, they've been married for years.
That takes a lot of hell of a discipline now for somebody.
You know why they did? You know why they did that?
To do that now.
You know why they did that? The nigga was making money. He was the breadwinner. He was making money. He was up there to his job, and he lost his shit. So he did that shit. So the next time something happened, he said he never want to get caught with his pants down. He always want to have emergency money.
It's smart.
So if you got somebody you want to be with, and y'all got to understand, like, hey, this is 1 or 2 years. It won't even take 2 years. You can do it for 1 year. Hey, come on. Hey, that 1 year.
Look, bro, I'm not disagreeing with the idea. I'm just saying I don't think it can apply to. It's just not as easy as you making it seem to everybody.
Yeah, nobody could disagree
you know what I'm saying?
with the
idea is great.
But here we go. Here we go like this. Let's just say, boom. Let's just say you with your girl. You like, baby, I know 2 or 3 years we want to get a house. Oh, she's like, yeah. Okay, let's go get one of these apartments. If you can find an apartment in the hood for $600, $700.
Damn, they're cheap.
Cheaper. Yes, we're going to live like this. Boom. We're going to stay modest for a year.
We might not make it that 3 years.
I said, we're going to stay modest for a year. Boom. So the other person stacking their bread up. Now, if it's in a world situation, like you finna get evicted, y'all can make the bill, you tap into the other person's resources. But unless it's a real emergency.
Yeah,
they say the bills was
I agree
one
with
person,
your
but the food and everything, the other person still put food in the crib.
Let me say something to that. So it would be easier to do now than it was back then for the simple fact for a couple things.
Women weren't working like that.
You said what?
I said women weren't working like that back then.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
So that's one. And then number 2, most families have a hard time with their cable bill, bro. That should be $200 because they want all the channels. But if you
I looked at the cable bill the other day. That shit said $290.
But listen. This is number 1 thing, bro. Think about how many TV channels, how many internet providers have their own apps.
Like Netflix
YouTube
and shit
TV
like
is
that.
$40 a month, and they have a shit ton
I'm
of
gonna tell you like
shows.
this: you can find cribs with heat included.
That too.
Yeah,
You don't even need cooking gas. You get heat included. Get you a fucking what's that shit called? An air fryer. You don't need the cooking gas because the water and everything else come included. So cooking gas, I don't even need that.
I 100% agree with the idea. It's just the reality of it. That's all.
Just listen.
It's
so let me keep going real quick. So phone bill. Do you know because I got Verizon. Verizon, depending on how much gigabytes you use, you can pay down there a $60 phone bill for 2 people. Obviously, that's not realistic. But it's not like they cut it off.
I know what you're saying, though.
So it's like you get 4G up until this many gigabytes.
Yeah, you're right.
You know how many places bring Wi-Fi? You go on the train to work, Wi-Fi. Walking from down there like 4 blocks between train to your job. Every store, every office has Wi-Fi. Okay, you don't want to do that? How about this? How many phone companies offer promotions? You come with another person,
one phone is free.
One phone is free. Okay, so we looking about $8 a month. Okay, that's nice. So we got Wi-Fi, we got phones. Okay, let's go to the crib. Look how many cribs are cheap. Everybody know a recession coming. It's damn near here, but depending on how you view it, you could get a 2-bedroom apartment for $800 in a nice neighborhood.
Shit, up the street from where I live at, 2-bedroom apartment, heat included, $900.
Now, okay, think about that. $900 for a 2-bedroom. Everybody got their own space. Y'all can still kick it, whatever. Okay, Val, crib out the way. Auto insurance. They love when you bundle shit. Renter's insurance, car insurance. I'm missing something. We'll just say those 2.
Okay, so, give a scenario. I'm talking about like our bills is this a month, and you know what I'm saying.
So we got let's say we got $900 for the rent. We got best case scenario, you probably got $8 for the phone bill, maybe $110. So we'll say $110. That's $190. 800 for the rent, $110 for the phone. That's $910. Then you got car insurance. You bundle that shit. I'm not sure. It depends on driver records. We'll say $300 for 2 people. That's like $14. And then you got food and groceries. On the average person eats out. And if they eat out every day, 3 times a day for a week, that's damn near, 15 times 3, 45, 45 times that's damn near, what, like $900. If you fucking meal prep, I'll cook me and my old lady some chicken. Well, I don't eat chicken, but you know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So let's say I eat me and her eat chicken for the day. We can eat that twice. It go from $900 to probably damn near $200 a week. That shit is possible. It's just we not accustomed to it because everybody want to live a certain life depending on what they see from the person.
Yeah, they want to live a bigger lifestyle. Social media, bro. Social media tell you the
yeah,
life you living is not fun.
It's the influence,
But like, the shit is fun. You just got to find happiness in yourself and the other
Exactly,
person.
bro.
Yeah.
Like that shit is like, think about it, bro. You could go Uber for a week and make up that extra income. Think about it, bro. You live by yourself right now and you making that happen. So let's say you had somebody else.
Yeah.
I've never seen this nigga happier in his life, bro.
I'm an athlete though, you know.
But I'm saying though, think about it. Let's say you found somebody else that you could really like, okay, 6 months I'm gonna pay the bills and shit.
Yeah.
Now 6 months you pay the bills and shit. And to get that split, that's all you need.
Matter of fact, better. Think about it. How much time do you spend in the living room? You got TV here, you got TV in the room.
I don't know.
So you got TV in the kitchen.
Yeah, I took it out.
Okay, so look, you playing the game right here, she in there watching her shows. Both of y'all still happy. When she come out and you done playing the game, y'all can have y'all kicking time, y'all can go to the grocery store, spend $30 for 2 nights of food. Now, there go happiness right there, bro. Like, it's possible. It
I'm
just,
gonna tell you from experience, it's not that easy.
I know it,
But I get
You gotta be on the same page.
Yeah, if you're on the same
You
page,
gotta be on the same
but-
page. You gotta know what y'all want to what y'all trying to accomplish.
yeah.
You gotta know what y'all trying to accomplish at the end of the day.
What you think, Big V?
I bet you going to work.
I definitely listening to the idea, and that's like a great idea. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a great
I'm
idea.
gonna maybe get a girlfriend.
You know what I'm saying?
Alright, I'm taking
But,
girlfriend applications now, man.
The
So I can save
idea
money
behind
on my
that
rent.
takes hella discipline. You know what I'm saying? Like that's gonna take hella discipline to do. You know what I'm saying? And nowadays with the
Hella
way the
discipline.
world is going, all the social media shit, I don't see it happening. You know what I'm saying? Unless you have somebody who's dedicated to really wanting financial, you know what I'm saying, stability and stuff like that. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that's a great idea though. Definitely agree with it.
Hey, look, I'm definitely with it too, man. So
If you think about it, while we talking about
yeah,
making shit
right.
happen, we might want to talk about living together. So just
I'm not doing that shit again. So I'm finished.
Hey, look,
go ahead, go first, bro.
your
Man,
ideas
bro.
sound great, but until you,
I'm the only one who
until you experience
technically
that,
did live. Like the
Hell.
most I stayed with a woman was
Man,
2 years.
I ain't gonna
this what. Hold on, let me say this real quick. This is what people think living together is.
Hey, babe, I miss you.
Hey, babe, I miss you as fuck all day. Oh, I miss you again. Leave work, come back home. Oh, let's fuck again all day.
In reality,
oh, I miss
damn,
you
bitch, you
again.
still here. Why you playing the game
It's
so
about
much?
the, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It probably would have worked if we had more space.
I had
So like
space.
2 bedrooms?
2 bedroom, maybe a basement away.
I had a townhouse.
Like,
I had a basement. You seen my house? It didn't
was-
work.
man, bro, that
It
shit.
didn't work.
That shit ain't different, bro. But I feel like at this age, I don't feel like I was really ready. I don't feel like I was ready. Jay, you want to talk about living together?
What?
You smell everyone.
You a pussy.
Here the hang out,
You a pussy.
I'm just here to hang out.
No, be honest, bro. It's like,
Shit,
it's
like-
different, bro. Like, I don't see myself living with another woman for a while.
It's tough.
Unless
man.
I feel like the next step is like some marriage type shit. Like, I already see myself living with another woman for real.
Excuse me.
Like,
Can't kick them out.
you just gotta,
You can't
like,
go.
the biggest issue is, like, if you live together, and another thing is, I feel like what the biggest issue was, if you live with somebody, they gotta have friends. Like, to go, like, you gotta be around your friends, and, like, to leave. You gotta find some place to
Yes.
leave.
Oh my gosh.
You
Whether
gotta
it's
find,
physically or mentally.
No.
It
has to be
Physically, you need to leave out this
physically
house.
leave the house.
Like, it can't be mentally?
You ain't gonna never mentally leave that motherfucking house, bro.
Okay, what I meant by that is, like,
Look,
when
bro.
we on Call of Duty, we mentally leave
Bro,
that space.
I just get terrorized for being on playing the game, bro.
Well, okay, yeah.
Like, you get ridiculed, and chopped down for playing the game.
I had I had access to 4 TVs, and it's some days where I still couldn't play my game, bro.
How's that possible? One of the only.
Exactly. I had 4 TVs, and some days I couldn't play my game on 1 TV.
How many people lived in the house?
It was 3 people.
That math not adding up. Unless I just failed math every
It was 3
step of the
people.
way.
It was me, a kid, and a girl.
So how you didn't have an access to the TV?
Put 2 and 2 together, bro. It's not peaches and cream. It's not honey on
This shit
home.
not cool.
It's
bro.
not honey on home. Hey, your food is done.
That shit.
Kiss on the cheek. No, it's not none of that, bro.
No smack on the ass or nothing?
Like,
Out of the
really,
well, no. Emergency.
not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, that shit just hit differently, bro. Like,
Yeah, bro. But you know the old saying, you don't know nobody until you live with them, bro. So that shit is true.
and another thing is about women doing more than men. When a woman not happy with herself, or like
You
happy
suffer
with,
too.
you suffer too. Like they literally project what they feel
That's your
onto
fault.
you.
That's the guy's fault.
They project that shit.
But that's your fault, though.
For what?
Because you need to be figuring that out.
What their issue is?
You need to be figuring out.
I did not expect that from him.
No, let me
You
explain.
him?
That because you. Okay.
Holy
You
shit,
run
he
the
finna spit some shit.
relationship, bro.
Bro.
You run
This
the
shit, bro,
relationship.
men say their relationship is really men do
Because
it.
they don't.
Niggas
They
like
they
hitting women
supposed
argue,
to,
bro.
but they don't. You see what
Bro,
I'm saying?
so-
They just say it. They don't.
A woman will
put
argue
action
with
on
you
it.
all day, bro. Ain't no man built to go argue all day, bro.
Yes, you know why I
I'm
am?
not built
Because
to.
logic gonna always trump emotion.
They don't-
She gonna
they
run
don't-
out of
they-
steam.
No, bro. They
She's
don't,
gonna always
they built
get
on
tired of being.
hatred, bro. They
She's
don't.
gonna
they-
always get tired of being mad.
bro, they not, bro.
I'ma always
She
make
let
the
a,
logical
she
point,
let a
bro.
second gust of wind, bro, and still argue with you, bro.
That's cause you look, bro. The logic is gonna be emotion every time. That's what
Women don't
anybody.
deal in
bro.
logic.
Exactly. If you stay logical, if you make a point and you got a logic behind it, after a while she's just gonna be yelling because she ain't got no logic, and then her emotions gonna run out. Then she gonna get tired of yelling, and guess what? You won now, cause you stayed logical. That's why I say it's your fault, bro. I ain't happy. Woo.
But it's to be
You
their own
need to-
personal issues, bro.
No, bro, that's your job to figure it out,
No,
bro.
it's
I'm
not,
telling you.
bro.
I did not
I
expect
know,
that from
you
Mike.
can figure it out, but it's
That's
not, you
your
can't
job,
fix
bro.
it. You can figure it out, but you can't fix their
You
personal
ever ask a
problem.
girl what make her happy?
Ooh.
She gonna say 1,000 things.
Mike, you're not getting what I'm saying,
I
Mike.
know-
Mike, you're not getting what I'm
You're not
saying.
getting what I'm saying.
Hold on, I gotta
You
do
don't
that.
want to take the blame, bro. You
This
have to
nigga-
take the blame,
If
bro.
somebody take the blame for if somebody
You have to take the blame,
Yeah.
bro. It
if
is
somebody
your
not
fault.
happy with what they see within themselves,
If you
I
not-
cannot fix that.
If you're in a relationship and you're not happy, who fault is it?
Nigga, you supposed to come to a relationship always have your own
I'm
happiness.
asking you a question. If
Bro,
you're in
you
a
supposed to come to a
relationship,
always have your own happiness, bro.
I'm asking you then. If you're in a relationship and you're not happy, who fault is
It's
that?
my fault.
Exactly.
If I ain't in a
Y'all
relationship,
mean
Exactly.
two different things. You mean from your side.
Yeah.
You mean if a nigga come in, he mean if the woman come in.
if I
I'm
stay in a
saying
relationship and not
regardless.
happy, then
Whether it's you unhappy or she's unhappy, it's your fault that it's unhappy.
no, it's not, bro.
Everything begins with the dude. You feel me? When I'm happy, she's happy. When she's happy, most of the time I'm probably not happy because it's some it's something that probably don't, you know what I'm saying? Like if a girl be like, I want to go to the movies, right? The movie's gonna make me happy. I take her to the movies. You happy now? Nah, now I want some flowers. Dang, I thought the movies made you happy. Okay, I'm gonna get you these flowers. You still not happy? Oh, now I want some shoes. You see what I'm saying? They don't know what make them happy. You need to guide them to this. Look, this what makes you happy. I'm showing you this is making you happy. You think these flowers is, but that don't do shit for you. You see what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna tell you.
That's why I say it's the dude's fault, bro.
My 2 cents on it, and I'm gonna just be honest. I am not in the business of trying to make nobody happy, bro. Like, my thing is this: if you come into something with respect, right?
Right.
Most men want respect. Like most men
Oh, yeah, of course.
look for respect. Like no matter what the circumstance is or whatever phase of life you live in, you want respect in whatever you do.
Right.
So if you can't get somebody to be happy for just you being respectful to them and you not sitting up and you doing what you supposed to do in the household and you still finding fault with stuff or you still wake up with an attitude or you still, then that's your own fucking personal issues. There's somebody that I can't change.
At that point, you gotta be willing to take an L, then, if you don't want to deal with it. You gotta be willing to
But
take
here's-
it.
Like you
here's the
said,
thing.
everything like is no. Like you gotta come into the relationship. The small thing, I don't agree with everything Will Smith saying. But the nigga said, I'm not responsible for her happiness. He said, bro, I don't agree with that, bro. Motherfuckers should always come in a relationship already happy, bro. You could not
How
look
you
for
think-
somebody to make you happy, bro.
You believe in 50-50 relationships.
Absolutely.
Okay, from what aspect then? And I'm gonna
I
tell you
believe-
why I don't. But
I believe, well, I'm gonna tell you, you know what, I see it. I used to believe in 50-50 relationships. I used to come in everything, cause y'all know me, I'm cool. I like to, you know, this is me, I'm laid back, I'm chill.
Right.
But when you deal with somebody who, when you find, see, on the outer layer of them, you got this, oh, they cool too, so you know what, we gonna have a cool relationship. But when you get to know them and you find out the internal layers of them and how they really are on a daily basis, you find out you a fucking asshole. And I'm not an asshole, but you making me be an asshole. And because I feel like, because I'm at the end of the day, I'm a man, and if I can't, I'm gonna give my respect one way or another.
That's true.
I'm gonna give my respect one way or another around here.
Well,
So
that's
if you turn me into something that you want to be, then now how can you ever get happiness?
well,
Because
think
you
about
can't,
it.
because of who you
I'm
were
not the
before I
man you
met
fell
you.
in love with, basically.
But
Exactly.
look at that. But think about this, bro. They not selling us nothing but looks. That's why you don't know she's an asshole until you dealt with her long
Yeah.
enough.
It's
All
the
they
3-month rule. The 3-month
They're
rule.
selling us looks. When we talking to a girl, always thinking about she look good. We don't know her. We can give a fuck about her personality. We just want to fuck at first.
Hold on, wait.
95% of the
That's
time,
all
when
we
you
thinking about at first.
95% of the time, I sat back one day and I thought about this, right? 95% of the time, when you was in college, you didn't give a fuck about a woman, how they acted,
She
how they
didn't have to
attitude
say a
was.
word to
Nothing.
you.
I disagree.
It was all about how quick
Can I
hit this.
That's all it was, bro.
Let me,
That is the moral of everything.
let me
How quick
respond
can
to
I
that.
get this ass?
So think about what we all seen people go through who like fucked a million bitches.
Right.
Obviously that's an overstatement, but for the sake of argument, I just said that. So when we see them people do those things, like we see it always in bad. It's because they didn't know the person. Like if you talk to a girl for 2 weeks, you might find out on that second week, like, yeah, this bitch talk too much. You might be kicking it with it. She be, girl, I just heard this about so and so, and then she get on the phone with so and so. Girl, so and so's telling me this about you. You can't trust that bitch. Like then, if you fuck her, what you think she gonna do? Oh, this nigga was all in my bed.
But
Let
you
me
don't
ask you-
try to
let me-
find that out.
Let me ask you an honest
You find
question.
that out,
Be
but
honest,
you
bro.
ignore. You.
No,
We all ignore the
honest,
signs,
You
bro.
don't have to ignore the
But
signs.
this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
Let me ask an honest
Majority,
question, bro.
so maybe that's not you.
I gotta ask.
Maybe that's not him. But most men do ignore the signs of a piece of shit woman
That's what I'm saying.
because we
You
want
gotta break
one
that
thing.
shit, bro.
We want the
That's what I'm
pussy.
saying, bro. Have you
So
ever? How many
if I
girls?
want the pussy, I'm ignore who you are until because I don't see nothing long term with you in the first place. I really just want to hit. Most
Exactly,
relationships
man.
don't just usually just happen.
They
It's
not
never really an
selling shit,
organic
bro.
thing. It was always a
You
wonderful.
start off wanting to fuck, and you found out like, man, I really like this.
Right, she cool after.
You know, that
after
pussy
I
good
found
enough for me
out.
to
it's
last
better
for
than
about
just
a
right.
month or two.
I'm gonna give
They're
you
not
Yeah.
selling nothing but looks. That's
Hold
what
on,
I'm
wait.
saying.
I'm gonna
That's
give you
all they're
one.
selling.
Okay, so what you was finna ask?
I was gonna say, have you ever? I know, obviously, because of the point you just made, you ain't never just honestly was like, I just want to fuck this girl. Then I was like, oh, you know what? She is pretty cool.
That's how I got into relationships. So yes.
That's the point, though. That's the point we making.
But this
Your first mind is fucking her.
No,
She looks
listen,
good. I want to
listen,
fuck her first.
Listen, bro.
Lust.
That was my first. When it came to those two women, that was my first thought. But I'm saying if you get to know a woman, you could understand like, man, she do too much here and there. Sometimes you gotta pass up fucking a bitch, bro.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
the
I agree
worst
with that.
time
I agree with that.
of my graduating year. I didn't pass up fucking a bitch. Supposedly
Ruined your
she
life.
slashed my tires. Supposedly she went around bragging and almost fucked up another shit that I had with somebody else. So my point is, if you just talk to a woman,
bitch.
You-
That's what you was finna say.
Cause I'm having a flashback right
I was
now.
gonna say bitch.
That bitch. So if you
Why
get
creeping up on me?
man, like,
Real songs.
nah,
It's me.
nah, it's not
It's me,
that.
so-
Bro, y'all done. So my point is like with her, I just want to hit, and like I did what you said. I'm like, man, fuck that. I ain't gonna pay attention to that. I'm gonna just fuck and then I'm be on my way. And then like I'm learning more and more, and then when I finally fucked, I'm like,
Cause we put up with that for some
but hold on,
ass.
listen. When I fucked, I was like, okay, I hit, but shit wasn't all that good. I'm like, and then what's even worse?
That's my resentment, bro.
What's even worse? It wasn't all that good.
Resentment come from.
And she told everybody.
Mm.
I told nobody in
So
the
the only nigga I
world.
know that lie about fucking a girl.
Yeah. That's the coolest shit I ever seen in my life.
You like, so you hit that? Hell no.
A nigga lie about fucking somebody.
I remember.
That's cold.
Hold on, wait. Sad note. I remember the first time I got caught lying about that shit. I can't. It was. Damn. It might have been one of y'all, but I remember somebody like, "Hey, did you hit that zone?" Like, nah, bro. That's my homie, bro. Hell no, I ain't hit that.
There you go.
And then 2 weeks later, me. I
Coming
can't
out the
remember who it
room.
was. No, it's not even her.
It might have been me who called him.
It might have been you. So I remember I was drinking with whoever it was. It was like, so you ain't hit that? I'm like, nah, bro. I'm drunk. So I'm thinking he gonna ask one time and leave it alone. I'm like, nah, bro. The next thing I know, he pulled up some valid proof. It's something in a message that proved that I hit. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just down this hill. That bitch lying, bro. I ain't gonna do that
Straight to the code. They don't know,
shit.
man. They
But look,
ask you because they don't
that's a
know.
sad note. But my whole point is, sometimes if you get to know a person, you might find out you like them before then.
No, you better find out if you like him or not beforehand. Like,
Yeah.
That's
So-
what. That's why I was finna say. Well, y'all be like, oh, you hate bitches with womb. Your point is the reason why I act like I act. Because you just said you went through all this shit. You found out she wasn't shit, but you know what? I still want to try to fuck. You finally fucked and it wasn't shit.
But
And
this
she
my point.
wasn't shit with it.
So
This is my
hold on.
point.
That's the reason. That's my reason.
You
So
can't
what-
have a stink ass attitude.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Hey,
what.
this is a real question.
Yo,
What classifies
coochie
good
ain't
pussy?
worth it.
What classifies good pussy?
What classified?
Like, a female said if a pussy is bad, that means the nigga fault.
What?
That's the dumbest
That
shit.
don't
Right,
make
what?
fucking sense.
I see where they coming from.
I don't.
They try. Okay, so
They
I
try to
can't make
justify
my
they
dick
boring.
like you no more
Right.
than it
No, no,
already
justify
does.
they
If
bored
it's not,
ass.
then it don't.
this how they look at it. So they always every woman in the world swears up and down she gets
Damn
to.
whack.
Okay, in so many words, yeah. So hold on. Excuse me. So no. So every woman in the world swears up and down she has the greatest pussy in the world, which is fair because I see a lot of niggas do it. So it's like not visually see, nigga. I see your face,
Well,
But-
my man's on.
but nah. Nevertheless, like they swear because you know women take longer to get in that mood to want to have sex than men do. Obviously, all it takes is like us at the after set. She twerking ass, so it's like, hey, what you doing after this? Oh, okay. You know, it's one of those. So they always feel that depending on how much they like you and or your foreplay depends on how good the sex will be. But I learned from reading from women, man, bro, you can learn a lot from women. Most of them,
Shit.
it be they mental, it be how they take care of their body, it be them feeling pressure or them just
Not wanting to do it. For
yeah, and then they just half-ass it.
Yeah.
So it's not always on the man, but I feel like that's why another thing why we gotta get to know it's a podcast. Why we gotta get to know these bitches. So once you get to know them, you find out what you like, what they like. Learning their love language is the most important thing in the world. I would do some nasty shit to you depending on what you like. I once had a girl told me like, oh, you can't tongue kiss me yet, you gotta ease me into it. I said, damn, the people elbow work every time.
Can't do the people's
Yeah,
elbow.
like, I'm like, bitch, we almost 40s, like,
Come on.
Ease you to the tongue, nigga, open that bitch
But-
up.
Right, I ain't
Open
finna
that shit up.
but like,
Tell
that
you what you ain't doing.
goes into it.
Like, I mean, it's just
Tell me
certain
what you
things
about to
that
do,
really, that I've learned through life, everybody just not gonna like what you like. Everybody's not gonna be into what you into, and so whatever floats your boat.
You know, everybody has their own methods, but I've learned honesty takes me a long way.
Thank you.
You will rarely find a picture of me and a girl on social media because she asks, I'm just simply say no. No.
Okay, so
that's all it is. No.
Does that go with living together? The more you live together, is it like the more you have to post that other
person? Have you seen the girl I live with? You seen her?
I've seen
on
you
social media.
I've seen you post it.
When you seen me post her?
On Snapchat.
That was probably a rare picture.
Listen,
that was probably a rare.
Drinking and shit. You supposed to drinking and shit.
Yes, it was outside in the city.
Yeah.
Can I ask this?
Man, that was probably a rare picture.
When you did post it, was it kind of at the beginning stage?
It probably was.
Yeah.
She probably wasn't even my girl.
That's a different.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, in the beginning stages.
In
the beginning stages, when you first talk to somebody, you know you feel good. You don't give a fuck.
That's what I'm saying. You don't
Everything's great. Yeah, post me, put me up. I'll put you up. We do all that.
That's what I'm saying.
When you finally, after them 3 months, it's something about the 3 month rule, bro. After them 3 months, and you finally kind of figure out who they are as a person.
Let me ask this.
Like this nigga spitting.
It's like, what the fuck did I get myself into?
Now,
this nigga's not spitting.
Since we talking about this stuff, okay, so how long does it take then when you decide, oh, let's meet the parents or whatever? Besides, you know, I got a kid with I gotta meet the parents type shit. It's just like, okay, I'm letting her, she officially my girlfriend or whatever. So when do you be like, okay, I'm gonna meet her mama, because I'm taking her that serious now?
He thinking, he gotta go first.
You know what I'm saying?
Ahead, you thinking.
No, because my mother always told me don't never bring nobody home who's not your girlfriend.
Oh shit. OG be preaching. Bro.
Like she told me, I don't want to meet nobody who's not your girlfriend. So, a lot of women have not met my mother. There's a few. There's a few who has, and they was my girlfriend at the time.
What?
So, but I never really bring nobody home who not my girlfriend.
Jersey.
That's it. That's how you get.
That's how.
Fat cat.
When I was younger, I used to let every girl meet my mom because I didn't go give the pussy after I fucked.
Tactic.
But now, if I feel like it's a potential with you, or I want to like give you a hint how serious I am with you, I'll let you meet it.
What?
One girl in life met my mom. That's because
we
grew up together. That's the only reason.
Like you don't introduce them on FaceTime or nothing?
No. What you leave my mama for? My mama like me. She don't care. I don't care about meeting her. She just like me. Like, what is that gonna do? Like, besides make the girl, I guess, feel special, it's not doing nothing for her. Now, my mama is one of them, like, when she meets you, she'll just do whatever for you, though. Because I brought you, like, you know what I'm saying, 'cause I rarely bring people. So she, okay. I thought about letting you meet my mama. He must like you, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with, when I was a stepfather of the year, she was like, oh, I'm finna buy the baby clothes. I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? Ain't even seen the kid. She like, I'm finna buy the kid. I'm gonna send her some woo. So she like that, but the girl, like I said, she never met her though. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, it ain't that big of a deal to me. You said 10. What? Oh.
I never said, as you may see me say on Twitter a lot of times, I never said that. So let's get that out the way. Me more so, it's like, I have to realize, like, we have to get to a certain point before you meet my OG, because my OG will get attached, and that shit is ridiculous.
Can't get rid of them.
It's like, she'll be like, oh, how's blah, blah, blah doing? Be like, Ma, that was like 3 months ago. Like, I ain't talked to him in 2 months. Like, oh, you messed it up, didn't you? Like, you do know I'm not the only fuck up in this world, right? Like, you do know women fuck up, right? But she never believe me when I say that. So I'm also approaching like, if we vibing for a while, depending on, like, I look at it like this. It's so easy to fuck things up nowadays than it was back then. So if we vibing for like 3 weeks, okay. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna let you be my OG, but it's like, if we vibing and I'm feeling you, we gonna talk more and more. But I learned from my past mistakes for the simple fact, I let certain women meet my mama, and the mic can hit you. So I let certain people meet my mama, and then they fucked it up like soon after. They'll lie about something petty or something like that.
Yeah,
Oh, no, I don't know that nigga.
Ain't shit.
Bitch, I seen you on IG Live with the nigga. What are you talking about?
Oh shit.
So, you know.
Oh shit.
So it's like, I learned my lesson. And,
Take it personal. Don't be offended.
Nah.
I let my uncles and like, pops meet everybody.
Oh, my pops don't count, bro.
My pops and my uncles let met everybody.
I think my cousin is the
I-
only.
you-
Josh
no,
probably the
I'm
only
serious,
family
you gotta
member
get
ever
that
met any
approval, though.
girlfriend.
You gotta get that approval
That's
from
the only-
uncle and
That's
my
actually a good
pops.
point. See,
You gotta get that
that's
secret.
See, that's a biased
Or that-
thing. Like when, let me see, back in 2016, 2015, you know, when I was dating. So, yes, not denying that. But nevertheless, when she came to the barbecue on my Pops B-Day, you know, famous event amongst us. So, you know, I was introducing, you know, this my Pops. And she was like, oh, I got you a card.
Wow.
And we both looked at the same time, like, you got him a car?
Wow.
Oh,
Impressive.
we finna get married.
Wow.
We see how that ended, but nevertheless, you know, he was impressed by it.
Y'all ain't get
You
married.
funny, you funny as hell.
Let y'all
Man.
get married.
So, you know, it, you know, obviously when she walked away, like they called me a nickname. I'm not gonna say the nickname. Don't you say shit, cause I'll stab you. But they said the nickname. They're like, that's your girl. I'm like, yeah. They're like, she think it's hell. I'm like, oh, I know.
You gotta get that
He
approval.
was clapping them cheeks, huh?
Of course not. I'm a saint, bro.
I need my uncles and my
Smacking
pops
the
to check out
buns.
all my girlfriends.
Yeah, I don't.
I gotta have them do that.
Yeah.
I don't need that.
Yeah, I'm straight. I don't know, man.
I bring them around the guys. The guys let me know what they feel.
Oh,
I'll tell
man.
y'all a funny story. I mean, it's a podcast, I can say it. While I was in high school, my little brother, I used to have my little brother, I had my little brother feel on my girlfriend. If he ain't touch him, then that mean he ain't like them, they was ugly.
Wow, what? I knew it was something with Marcel. I knew it was
Marcel
something.
is what? Marcel probably
I
be
knew
bad
it
at
was
that
something
time.
wrong
Marcel
with him.
probably like 11. He probably about 10, 11.
Let me
And I
ask
tell
one
him,
question.
I would literally
I
be
knew
playing
there was
the
something
game.
wrong with him, man.
I'll leave out the living room. And I
traumatized.
throw him a thumbs. I told him, if I give you a thumbs up,
You
go for it.
traumatized
If
him,
it's
bro.
no, then just keep playing the game.
You do know how fucked up that is.
You traumatized.
I need to know is
What's wrong with
if
you?
if he see twinkle in his eye, then it's cool.
Let me try to.
That's funny because you don't see twinkle in the eye for no one.
Yeah, that
man is a monk. He
asshole.
took a vow of celibacy, bro.
He got some Gucci before.
Nigga, do you believe that?
Man,
Let's
did
not
he get-
put
did he get some, bro?
Marcel's on. I just want to throw that
Did he
one.
get some, bro?
I just
You
wanna throw
his
that
brother.
one
He tell
instance.
you everything.
I just want to throw that one instance out there. My little trick or trade,
He
Jack or
tell
trade.
you everything, bro. Did he?
Back when I was young.
So when do you feel it's appropriate to meet the family? For both sides, actually.
I mean, most times with me, family just be organic. Like, you know, they want to bring me around. I'm funny. I'm charming. You want to bring me around your
You
family.
ain't gonna say the third part?
And I always bet gifts.
No, what's the third part you be feeling?
What?
Bitch, I look good.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's
I'm telling them like you don't want me to meet your family because I'm gonna make such a great impression. Like everybody who come after me,
I witnessed
They
it.
gonna always
everybody that come after me, your family
We
not
went
gonna
to
let
her
me go.
crib, she, hey, Deontay. I'm like, damn, y'all know they
And like I'm gonna make such a great impression.
Absolutely.
Like your family never gonna be able to move on past me.
I still get called cow song from time to time. Better like
Cow.
up ahead.
Probably met
I-
every one of my.
But you know, what I also do though.
Girlfriends,
I also with women sometimes I'll be like, hey, my family having an event. You want to come? Just to see what they say.
Oh, you sick in the head.
Yeah, I don't. Nah.
No, what's with like if I fuck, I always say to people like, well, if I'm fucking with you, then I say that shit.
This the Hunger Games to you?
Nah, I'll see where your head is at.
Your head is at?
I've met.
You playing no
I usually.
game.
I'm not putting
meet
it
the
like,
family.
I'll put
What you
you.
come see?
I meet the
You
family.
have to be
quick.
potentially the girlfriend for me to bring you to family events or anything like that.
That's what I'm saying.
So when you feel it's the appropriate time, like,
I'm saying I act potential. Like,
Shit, they tell me to come, I'ma come. Shit. Cause this is my thing, you know. I'm gonna stir up the room. I'm gonna leave my stamp. So whoever the family, my last little situation was a family, not a house, a family full of cops. So that was pretty weird at first.
Oh,
and all their friends was cops. CPD.
Who, your family or that?
Her family was CPD, undercover, all type of shit.
Everybody said if the uncle don't give you a thumbs up, she not his.
So, my point exactly.
My uncle know that.
Uncles gotta approve, bro.
I'm 60 years old, horny.
Right, his
Uncle
ass. She got a fat ass, nephew.
Hey, wait a minute. So
click that thing.
how many times do you think they looked your name up in the system?
You know what, bro? I don't know. I wanted that too. I'm like, they probably, cause and this is around the time I had some shit going on too. So I know, cause I ain't gonna lie, look, the undercover dude, he told me some stories, man, and I was just looking at him like, you ain't shit. Like it was like, I think he got to the point where he resigned from doing the undercover shit and just being a regular. He just started being a regular cop because he said they used to do so much bullshit, bro. He was just like, it was like mentally fucking like, I can't be a part of this type shit. He was like, I just do regular cop shit now. You know what I'm saying?
Call me later.
And all of a sudden now women got all this. Women got the most expensive taste in the world. Every bitch in the world eat lobster now. Everybody eat lobster.
Everybody drinks
shrimps, jumbo shrimps, king crab.
Pussy be stinking.
Right, take care of y'all shit. Eat some fruit.
Yeah.
Let's go to the vegan spot.
It's a lot of y'all out here that's not eating the actual shit that you supposed to eat.
Vegan spot.
Them seafood balls is throwing your pH balance off.
And that nigga Zone here, he gonna put y'all pH balance back on point.
Gonna give you that healthy shit.
A lot of y'all is fucking skipping eating grapes and shit for shrimp and shit, and you know it's gonna catch up to you.
Y'all fixing that bag. There's that
y'all little skinny girls who think they are gonna have that body forever. Y'all just be pigging out when you getting that retirement age.
That Man in Black worm little body.
When you getting that retirement age and you don't be going to the gym, that body gonna get ugly.
Shout outs to the women who hitting the gym. Or not even necessarily hitting the gym, but at least trying.
No, but
trying to diet, shit like that.
Me personally, I had women pay for dates. I had a lot of different women pay for dates and stuff like that. But me personally, I don't know something about like I still, even if they invite me out.
It's natural to just be like,
it's natural to pull my card. It's natural to pull my card out. You know.
But I feel like women just. I mean, you shouldn't just like automatically require like you ask me out.
Like they ask you out, they should pay.
Yeah, I was told that
you know, because sometimes a woman, okay, we should go ahead, we should check this place out. I'm like, okay, cool, I got you, I'll pay for it. I don't know, it's different, bro.
If they say we should check, like they, oh, let me ask you, is this your girl, first of all? Is this woman your girl saying we should go here?
You can actually get two answers. If it's not your girl and if it is your girl.
If it's your girl, okay, y'all, I usually, me at least, I have a routine established. Like I said, most of the time my thing is you handle the tip at least. You know, if this is my girl, I ain't got to tell you, you better have that tip money, you feel me? And I'm going to pay for the date or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or sometimes you be like, okay, she'll be like, I just put something on the food or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But if it's I'm just, you feel me? I'm on that, I'm trying to smash or something, whatever the reason. If you ask me out, then I'm gonna make it clear before we even go somewhere. You know you asked me out, right? So what you paying? You taking me out? You paying for me something? Nah, I just wanna. So I don't wanna go there then.
What about yourself?
I might as well go somewhere that I wanna go if I'm gonna have to pay. That's all.
That's my thing. Like you. What is the purpose? You didn't want to spend your own. You wanted a free meal. You gotta because. I think outside the box. If you really wanted to go, right, you're gonna go. Free country, nobody's stopping you from doing nothing you want to do. What would be the only reason that you would want somebody to come along with you, and for them to pay to companionship? But if it's companionship, then you should accommodate me for my time. Why do I have to accommodate you for something that I really probably didn't want to do?
How do you know you didn't want to do it until you tried it?
And you're right, but. Initially, though, I was offered to go. So if I'm offered to go, that means just like if I offer you to go somewhere, then I'm going to accommodate you for coming with me.
You know what I get tired of seeing these bitches post Can somebody send me $20 so I go get something to eat?
Every woman
bitch,
in their
stop
bio damn near now got their cash out.
Wait,
Like,
two seconds.
please stop it. Like,
what you feel
Stop.
about women paying for dates?
he just said he just said that.
Can you give me
And I'm
some-
I said,
I'm
I
experienced.
I was in the bathroom. bro. I went to the bathroom.
said, I fuck with women paying for dates, you know, but I still haven't had to pull on my card.
Okay. Alright,
He feel like, I think he feel like
It's
he
two different
just,
questions though, if it's your girl, if it's not your girl.
yeah.
I really don't want to say my ass on.
If it's my girl, then she know me
What
then.
if it's not your girl?
My girl understands that I'm not gonna pay for everything. So you know,
Wait,
okay,
say that again?
if my girl understands that there's things she gonna pay for.
Like what?
You're not finna. Okay, we go to breakfast. You hungry to want to go to breakfast. Now I can easily just make breakfast. I can easily make my own breakfast. I can easily just get up.
Real shit.
I got everything in here. This motherfucker: turkey, sausage, eggs, pancakes, whatever. I can make my own breakfast. And niggas most times make their own shit. Like with games is on, football games is on. I'm making my shit before 12 anyway. So I got my shit already laid out. I don't have to go get me breakfast. But if you insist on wanting to go to breakfast and sit down and wind it down and all this shit, cool. You offered, you paying. If I tell you let's get up and go to breakfast, I'm paying. I mean, I got you. Let's go.
I fuck with that.
But you know it's a double standard when it comes to that though. Men are.
It shouldn't be no double standard.
I mean, but you have to.
Society, man.
This not a
Society
logical
gives
world.
they give a perception of what it should be.
Bitches don't even understand. Like women are so crazy nowadays, bro. They don't even understand breakfast. Like a breakfast, just going out for breakfast. That shit gotta involve mimosas. You know what I'm saying? That shit gotta.
Wait! Don't you dare talk negative about mimosas.
No, I'm not talking about it, but I'm saying that shit has
What
to.
you is
I think I'm addicted to mimosas.
They have to. Yeah, it's like they have to have that shit at brunch or breakfast. It's a must. And since they under, oh my god, this shit gonna be
when the
fucked
mics
up.
go off, it's gloves on, nigga.
Look, man.
Bare knuckle boxing, gloves off.
I'm a very generous guy. I don't care about spending money on girls.
Mike is that nigga. He's a philanthropist. He donates to women.
Anyways, what's y'all cash out? No, I'm just playing. I'm a very generous guy. I don't care about spending money. You're gonna have to work and get it back regardless. But my thing is, bitches ain't finna take advantage of me, and I'm gonna let you know that. Like, that's my thing. I'm real honest with that. I don't care about giving you money to get something to eat, but don't try to finesse.